Hi all, very good evening. I am Priya Sahani and I am a holistic coach. And I'm really thankful to this holistic nutrition community, which has trained me as a holistic coach. And here I am presenting today in front of all of you. And we'll talk today about uh, holistic interventions for constipation. And it is a series that we have been conducting for UAE people. And we are mostly talking about how you can actually get rid of constipation and to make you explain what is beyond diet and beyond your physical body that you have to see. But before giving an holistic intervention to you, let me just take you through constipation. So what is constipation? First of all, most of the people think like, if I am not constipating, if I'm not able to pass on my stool, that is constipation, but it is not. Even if you are having a slight pain or a slight discomfort in passing your stool, it is also called as constipation. And we have been trained like that, that these small things we don't worry at all. But these things only become the big problems in our life, because it is related to gut. As you know, we have 5 elementary organs, right? Which is lungs, kidney, skin, liver, and colon. And colon being the largest, it really helps you to get rid of all the toxins from your body. So how you can really have a compromised gut, or how you can even afford to have a discomfort in this mechanism where the poison is actually coming out of your body. Okay, so even if you're having a slight discomfort, it is your time to look at it. Don't try to ignore it. This is my first and a very sincere advice to all of you. And for people who are actually, they know, like, okay, it's been a pattern for them that they have been constipated for many years, or it has started for them, then this is the right platform for you. Just go on with me and you will be able to understand few more things about it, and a very quick review how you can get rid of it. Okay, talking about what causes constipation. So sedentary lifestyle is the modern civilization method that we all are in now. It's a trap, and we most of our time we just spend being sitting. And when you are not moving and when you are not in touch with the gravity, you are actually unable to create a mechanism in your body which actually helps you release your toxins through walking also. So sedentary lifestyle is again a big crime now, okay, that for your body. So a continuous movement will really help you. And what else? Low fiber diet and crash diets. People don't want to take fat at all now, because they feel if they'll have more fat, they will be able to have more weight. But that doesn't happen. If you're not having enough fat, that also leads to constipation. Dehydration. Your body is dehydrated because of overuse of diuretics. You're having a continuous cycle of tea and coffee, and most of the people I've seen, they don't even feel energetic if they're not having tea and coffee. Look at the life we are living now. We are so dependent on diuretics that if we are not having these things, we are not active. But actually, the people who take more of tea or coffee, they are actually in a vicious circle, but they don't understand this, right? They don't feel good because they are not having a uh, good defecation. Their system is not completely empty. How they will feel good? How they will feel more energetic? Definitely they will not. And they continue to take the tea and coffee to bring their mood up, to bring more freshness, but that doesn't happen that way. It is a vicious cycle that people have been dropped into. Okay, inadequate sleep, because at night only when we sleep, most of our hormones and most of our body metabolism, everything reset itself and regenerates itself and really come out of what toxins is there, and it helps to eliminate. And we do eliminate through our urine and our stools in the morning, and colon plays a major role in that. Okay, now what is this toxic matter? Toxic matter is whatever we are taking, consuming through our senses and also through our food, which has to be get out of the body. But what happens is it hardens the lining of the colon by the period of time, because it gets deposited on the side linings of it, and it makes the defecation difficult for people, which actually can lead to fissures and hemorrhoids and other problems also. So people really, they are suffering from acne, they are suffering from weight issues, they are unable to sleep properly. That's actually a trap, right? And constipation, and as you must have heard from so many people now, gut is the main axis of all your problems, even cancer. Okay, if your gut is not set, you are prone to problems, right? So immunity gets compromised a lot if your gut is not set. Okay, as previous coach Dania Irfan has talked a lot about gut brain axis, so I'll not get into deep into it. And my part specially today is to talk about the holistic interventions. Before that, let me just take you through few interventions, clinical interventions that will keep you really well and get you out of these toxins out of your body. And once these toxins are out of your body, you're definitely going to feel lighter. Okay. So some lifestyle changes that are that gives definite results is adequate fiber. Insoluble and soluble fiber both has to be taken in proper quantity, and it is all customized according to person. Okay. And talking about soluble and insoluble fiber, in this is beyond the scope of this session. So we'll definitely take further any session on this, and we can explain you about these things also in detail, right? So hydration is very important because we are so dependent on this diuretics to fuel our body to get, to have our day. So hydration is which is compromised because body uses a lot of water to get out of these toxins. Okay. So really have to take care of hydration. Most of the people know this, but they still don't know. That's the paradox of our life now. And, the breaking the chain of this sedentary lifestyle, which you are actually stuck. And the best is don't keep sitting for a longer period of time. Keep moving. Okay. Whatever you do, just for an hour, if you are sitting, then just wake up from your seat, do some kind of activity, at least get a glass of your water from your kitchen and then sit down on your laptop after 1 hour. At least do that. Okay. And then handling your emotions and feelings is a crux of it, which we will talk in a bit. Before that, let me just give you some certain things which have shown so much of result for my clients, which is like taking prunes, okay, taking raisins. You can take 10 to 12 of raisins. If I talk about prunes, you can take 3-4 prunes or 2 figs that you can take either at night or in the morning. That all depends on person to person, and how we decide is depends on how their condition is and what time they can be given. But night time, 2 hours after your dinner, when you are going to sleep, before that, it's a good laxative to be taken. Tripla powder is also one which can really help you to come out of this constipation problem, and we all know that, right? And insoluble fiber, I've already talked about soluble, insoluble fiber. Detox drinks, which I really want to mention here is, and ajwain water really helps a lot. Even jeera water helps a lot, but you start with ajwain water, it will definitely give you a lot of relief and very quick results people get. Unless and until it is a extreme chronic case, then it has to be addressed in several different ways. Okay. Now talking about the holistic interventions, where we not only look at your body, but also try to create a balance between your mind and body. Okay. Now how mind plays a role. So we have a sympathetic nervous system, which is a fight and flight mode. It always gets activated when you are in a stress condition. And all right, it's been so many sessions now being conducted on stress, and we all know how badly we are stressed. For small things, there is a chronic stress lying in our life, and that goes on for years together without we realizing it, that we are actually carrying certain things. So as Louis Hay also says about constipation is if I talk about the thought process, so people are stuck with their certain old ideas, certain things about themselves or other people. They're stuck. They are unable to come out of certain situations, experiences, emotions, which keep triggering their gut, and they are unable to secrete more booster hormones like serotonin, dopamine, which can actually help them to secrete more of relaxation in the body by parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, so when there is an imbalance between the two nervous system and your gut is actually confused and it is unable to come out of that fight flight mode, so what happens is body shifts all the energy and all the activation towards your the condition that you are facing instead of focusing on gut. And you also feel the contraction in your spasm condition in your gut, right? Colon. So that actually makes you have certain pains and other things, discomfort in passing your stools. So how to understand if we are going through certain, we are stuck in life? So very easy. What I really want to suggest all of you is just check your thought process, be conscious about it. What are the things, what are the continuous thoughts that you have been thinking, and it is giving you some kind of discomfort every time you think about it. And those are the emotions, experiences, incidents. It can be anything that you really have to release from your system. Okay, and there is a special release process. Most of the people, they don't know how to handle themselves emotionally and they suffer innocently. They don't know. They just think of, okay, my diet is not good, my this thing not good. But why your diet is not good? Why you are unable to exercise? Why you are unable to motivate yourself and take that detox drink in the morning? Why you always procrastinate? So everything starts with your brain, with your mind, which is not being trained and which has gone into a complete what I say is exaggeration of negative emotions, which you really have to flush out. And when you start flushing out those things along with correction in your diet and taking some conscious steps, constipation can no longer stay in your body. There is no way that constipation can stay with you. Okay, so look at your, just consciously observe, what are you really discomfort, what thoughts makes you discomfort, and try to take a note of it or take some professional help so that they can help you. Where are you stuck? So I have my client. I'll just share one story with you, and we'll wind up. I'll wind up with that. This client was having a lot of anger issues, and why anger? Because she was unsatisfied with what she was doing and handling kids and family, but not satisfied with herself. Okay, so she started having anger on herself, and then started having anger on the family itself, and then everybody. That's how our emotions work, right? So when we started with the dietary interventions and also certain anger management mechanism for her and release process, so that she can harmlessly release what she has been carrying and what is she stuck at. When she started doing it, constipation went away. Okay, it is as simple as it is, but it is not so simple, because we are unable to take those steps which are absolutely mandatory for us. We carry a lot of resistance, and resistance is one of the mechanism that we carry constipation in our body. See, when you have a stuck gut, when you carry a lot of toxic waste in your body, how we connect it with holistic approaches, you're carrying a lot of stuff here also, and you're stuck. You are not in a flow of life. Now, why you are not in a flow of life is one question that you really have to ask. And once you start asking, I am sure definitely you will start getting the right kind of help, and you will also get the right guidance where you can get rid of it by releasing all the things. So clinically, when you take the right actions, take care of your body, physical body, and also when you start taking actions for your emotional body. Why are you stuck? Why are you not able to release? Why are you feeling this kind of discomfort? For all those things which actually don't make sense now. It can be in your past, or it can be related to your personality, which you are not satisfied. There is always something for us to learn in the situations that we are stuck. But we fail to realize the importance of what lesson is there for us. But we just get into a blame game. Why me? Why it is with me? Why all that? So all these things, all these emotions, it starts with small, but it leads to big problems for us. It can lead to weight problems where people get stuck with their weight. It can also lead to thyroid issues. It can also lead to any other issue. And cancer is, really common. People who are having constipation. And I'm not saying is to scare you people, but yeah, this is what we have seen mostly, right? So clearing your gut along with your clearing your mind is extremely important. Okay. And if you're unable to do it, take professional help and get it done. It is not that difficult that you think of. It is just your mind and it is just your thought, and thought can be changed. This is my learning and this is my experience with my clients. When they work mentally and physically and we work with them, it gives them amazing results. Okay. And lastly, I would like to say no problem exists if we want that problem to exist. Okay. It is us that creates the problem. Nothing else is there. If you are ready to release, problem can no longer be there with you. So thank you so much for being with me. If you are having any more queries on that, if you want to know anything about it, if you want to share your any problem, just let me know on, on the comment section. We can get back to you and we can answer your queries. And for UAE people, we have a special team for you. So if you're having anything, just get in touch with us. We are there to help you all. Thank you all of you for your time. This is Priya Sahani, Holistic Nutrition Coach. We also conduct a 3 months program where we give you all kind of interventions holistically, and we treat you completely to come out of your disease, whatever you are carrying in your body or whatsoever years you have been carrying. We are a team and we are a big team now, and several coaches are working with more than 100+ years of experience we have. And we are all set and we are all looking forward to help millions of people and help them to come out who are suffering innocently. So thank you for listening to me. We'll be getting back to you with another senior coach next time who will be taking you through another series of gut health. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed the session.